what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with the review for Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 3 Episode 8. Is it 8? It's either 7 or 8, you guys. Yeah, we coming right along with this show, right? I wonder how many episodes it's gonna be. Anyway, you guys, I feel a long review coming, so let's get to it, shall we? So I'm at Target and one of the Target workers and saw me crawl in my back seat. So now she just standing over there and I'm just like, y'all want to see her? You see her over there? She won't go away. I'm just like, oh, lady. Anyway, we just gonna ignore her. And if you guys hear a lot of noise in the background, this air conditioner is fucking 90 degrees. It's hot, so we gotta have the air running. So anyway, before we get started with the bullshit, I just have to, do this one little part about Deb Adney. I felt so sorry for her. We not even gonna tease and joke with Deb today. Y'all do know that I really do like Deb Adney. Whenever I, mock her and everything, it's really out of admiration. I think she is probably the realest person on this show. So I really do like Deb Adney. And I felt so sorry for her, having to talk about the death of her son, the suicide of her son. I had talked about it in Top of the Blogs before, back when it happened. And they were filming during the time that he killed himself. So, they had a part about it on the show. Back when it happened, there were rumors going around that he was in a depression because he had a really close friend that had been killed or had died or something some years prior, and that he had never kind of got out of that funk. So that's what they were saying then. But we find out on the show that her son was battling quite a bit of internet bullying about his mother, about his brother, and even himself. So, he was angry about some things. She said that he was losing his vision. So I think she said he was legally blind. So, he was probably feeling some kind of way about that. Just a whole bunch of things. On top of that, this internet bullying. I'm glad that she got this No RIP campaign even going. It's something that I'm afraid will not win, only because the internet has gotten so huge with this internet bullying. I mean, as a YouTube personality, I can call myself a YouTube personality, but as somebody that makes video, I see it all the time. We all see it. People get behind their computer boards and just say some of the most outlandish and foolish shit that they would never ever say to a person's face. They feel like they could just say and do whatever they want, okay? And not realizing that the other person that receives all that might be taking that shit to heart. It's hard when you have a whole, black Twitter coming against you or whatever it could be. I would love to see that No RIP take off and become something else. But the fact of the matter is, I just don't even really have faith that the ignorant ass people that leave those type of postings will ever change. And what Deb said is true. The internet, it kills spirits, okay? And, in many cases that we've seen, it takes lives, okay? People are dying over what happens on the internet. So just sad. I feel bad for her. She was talking, trying to talk it out. Men and women do things differently. Waka couldn't do it, for the cameras. Men usually close up and women usually want to be more expressive. So, when they were sitting down in the living room and talking and, Deb was just trying to say all the things that KO Red was going through. Just sad, you guys. 19 years old. Just makes you always wonder what goes through these teenagers' minds and these young adults' minds, to the fact where they feel like they have no other outlet than to kill themselves. Just really, really sad. So I don't have anything else to say about it, but prayers go up for Waka and Deb and their family. They will not leave. Okay, let me move on. Y'all, I'm so sick of Scrappy and his damn Mama D. He's sitting up there fussing at his mama, okay, for fucking up his already fucked up love life. And she has absolutely she don't see it in her to even apologize or feel that she's done anything wrong. I'm just like, yeah, but and then he's fussing at her for bringing all this shiz naive on him, while he was gone on his birthday little vacation or whatever. But yet and still he's thinking about buying her a moped to carry around the royal ass. It's like that Mama D. Scrappy and Mama D have one of the most fucked up dependent relationships. Scrappy is, he is so frustrating. And get this, Scrappy tells us that he don't tank that him and Bambi is supposed to be together. Okay, because she whines too much and she complains too much. He didn't really notice about her before. To me, it sounds like excuses, because Scrappy just kind of strikes me as the person that always gonna find a fault in any woman that he's with. The man just will never be with anybody. Mama D, she co-signing like she needy, huh? Leave the catty bitches alone and just date and just have fun. And I mean, really? I mean, fuck, how old is Scrappy? I mean, how long you just gonna keep on being the fucking bachelor? You know, it comes to be a point when you the oldest one in the fucking club, okay, and you realize it. So I'm thinking that Scrappy is around the time where he needs to start thinking about the next phase of his life. I mean, you're not gonna be this fucking rapper for the rest of your life. It's time to get responsible, and it's too bad that he got a mama that ain't never gonna tell him better. Later on, he meet up with Bambi, okay, and Bambi is really, y'all, say what you want about Bambi. The girl got good sense, okay? She sits up there with him, and I guess he was gonna try to, you know, let her down easy. And she was like, listen, you and your mama can have it, okay? I'm over it. I have never met anybody that has just this old stupid relationship where their mama just takes over their life, and you know you can't make a fucking decision for yourself, okay? She was like, nigga, you need to get on the nip. Okay, he was like, I don't need no nip. She was like, yeah, you do. He was like, I need another drink. She was like, yeah, bartender, bring a shot over here and make sure it's a fucking nipple attached. I was cracking up. She was just like, I don't do these ratchet circus triangles so you and Erica Pinky and y'all mama can go fuck each other, okay? As far as she don't say that, y'all, but that's what I know she wanted to say. And then Scrap gonna fix his mouth to say it ain't got nothing to do with moms, okay? It's just, you know, he just feel like, you know, she whine too much and she want too much. And I am so sick of Scrappy, because anytime we think that he might got a woman that's gonna, you know, be a benefit to him, he fucks it up, okay? So, you know, somebody call Bucky in her hair, okay? It's hope for her yet. Alright, and let's just get Mimi out the way. I know this is out of order, but y'all, this party. So, you know, it's just been a long time since she been out. You know, she been in the blues about this tape leaking. And, you know, she's ready to get out and celebrate. Her man said that he gonna give her a 1-year anniversary party, okay? And Don is promoting the shit. Ain't that nice of Nico, y'all? So Don get her ass up there on the stage, and she's introducing them to the people that came out to celebrate with her. You know, they Atlanta's new hot power couple. I was like, power? And then she introduces them as the newest adult entertainment couple. So, you know, poor little Mimi, her dreams are just crushed. She's so disappointed. There it is. Our first introduction as Nico and Mimi, the adult entertainment couple. I was really hoping that it would just be about Mimi and Nico, the couple, but let the judgment begin. I was like, girl, ain't nobody give a fuck about y'all as a couple. Y'all porn stars. This is what it is, Mimi. I'm sorry, baby. I don't know how she thought this was gonna go. You know, that stupid ass Nico, he get up there, y'all. He co-signing on the shit that that Don said. He said that they Atlanta's new power, sexy adult couple. And yeah, you know, the tape got leaked and everything. But you know, they gonna do this. You know, they gonna get bigger and bigger and all of this shit. And then Mimi was pissed. She's all shocked and shit that he's more interested in the tape than in the relationship. Mimi, I'm sorry, but the relationship is the tape. This tape is coming out in a couple of weeks, and I don't know if I'm ready, but I made a decision. It's done. I'm gonna have to put my boots on and keep marching. But hey, what can we do? It's party time, okay? In the meantime, Benzino at the house, he getting ready, okay? Him and his girl Althea. And yeah, they supposed to be going. Benzino's supposed to be covering this party, which was always stupid to me, because if you Stevie J's friend, why the fuck are you even offering to cover the shit with Mimi and Nico? He tells us that he did it just so he can get them off of his back about, you know, retracting the story or whatever. But shit, Benzino didn't owe them nothing, so that part was stupid, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to write the storyline a little bit better than this. Benzino was at the house, y'all, and all of a sudden he's having Nico's dick is bigger than mine blues. Okay? He want to know once and for all, you know, what was the relationship truly between Althea and Nico. And first of all, y'all, before we even get to all of that, let's just talk about this whole thing with Althea. Do you know how many people you got to be fucking to end up on a goddamn TV show with somebody that you fucked 20 years ago? You're doing quite a bit of fucking, okay? I'm sorry. The world is small, but it is not that small, okay? I'm like, Althea, baby, we gonna have to pull your whole card and see how many stamps that bitch got on it. Because, yeah, maybe Althea did get around quite a bit mean, if we was really looking at the story to be truthful to begin with. Zeno's ego is getting the best of him, and you know, he's just like, fuck this, I ain't going to the party. I was cracking up when she was just like, so I wasted an outfit. Y'all know as women, we be pissed the fuck off when we done wasted, we done got all dolled up, and you know, ain't nobody fucking seen us in our outfit. That shit is terrible when I feel like I done got dressed up to go somewhere and then get to the bitch and it be dead, it don't be even nobody there, and you be like, fuck, I can't even wear this. I done took pictures and shit at the bar with it. But anyway, Zeno texts Dawn and tells her that they're not coming. And then here go that goddamn Nico. Oh yeah, I know Althea. Yeah, she's one of my sloppy seconds. You know, she fucked me and she fucked Stevie J, and I was just like, now what is this, Mona? Y'all know the writer in me cannot stand the inconsistent storyline. Where the fuck all of a sudden is Althea fucking Stevie J? Y'all doing the absolute most on this damn show. I got my fucking side eye on you, Mona. But anyway, here go Mimi. He asked me to drop the baby off. So I go to the house and I'm knocking on the door. All the lights are off. He finally comes to the door and he's all half dressed. And I see her half naked on the couch. Oh, and my baby is calling her by name. So this is not the first time she saw her. All right, Mimi. Now listen, I got a couple of problems with the story here. Let me just break it down to you. First of all, if Stevie J told you to bring the goddamn baby to the house, why the fuck would he be sexing up his best friend's supposedly woman at the house? Okay, if he was crazy enough to do that at the house, considering he is supposedly married to Joseline, okay, why would he let you see her on the couch knowing that you are his enemy and that this is his best friend's woman? I mean, do y'all really expect this? I mean, for real. I mean, I know they gonna run with this story and shit on the show, but I really want Mona to just, you know, reach out and hire me, you know, if they need help with these storylines and shit. Okay, now I'm gonna stick with it for now, and I'm not gonna scream bullshit just yet, but I'm just like, come on now. Something in this motherfucking milk ain't clean, y'all. Okay, and then, you know, Nico, he just gets on my nerves so bad. I mean, just, you know, the damn sunglasses in the club. Y'all know how much I hate when people wear fucking sunglasses inside. But I got a problem with Nico, you know, bragging on the fact that he fucked Althea back in the past. Listen, I know dudes do it all the time, and I'm not saying that. But I think most dudes got sense enough to do that shit with other dudes and not with the conversation of all women and they damn woman. They girlfriend is part of this group, and you sitting up here bragging on fucking her. So I'm just like, what kind of disrespectful ass shit is this? And that damn Mimi, she just is stupid standing up there. But she ain't got no choice yet, because he just running off with the mouth, okay? Erica, her non-motherfucking factor ass is just like, oh, she loving the crew? And she can't wait to tell Carly they just a fucking old messy ass biddies. And then Mimi says, I'm thinking that I know everything there is to know about Althea and Nico. And now I find out they're still in contact? I thought their relationship was in the past. What the hell do they still have to talk about? Girl, I give you one guess. Alright, you guys, so the show actually starts with Benzino and Stevie J and Althea and Joseline going to the new location of Sleazy's and Zeno's bistro and bar. Stevie J tells us that it's gonna have the hottest foods, the stiffest drinks, the loudest systems, the hottest performances, and the flyest nightlife that Atlanta has ever seen. They got a week left, you know, to get permits and shit all lined up and everything, but you know, they gonna be ready for business in a week, okay? Fast opening, okay? Fast fucking closing too, okay? The bitch only stayed open for that one day of taping. I promise you, I ain't heard shit else about it. It was funny, one of the Roxstars contacted me. She was out here visiting and she went by the bistro and bar and it was all boarded up, so she asked me, she sent me a tweet or something, or on Instagram, it was like, do you know if it is even open? And I was like, girl, the shit ain't never been open. They pulled the fucking wool over y'all eyes. But yeah, Joseline lets us know that she wants to have her own night. It'll be sort of like a Studio 54 thing where only the best of the best is even allowed in the damn bistro, and she want her own night to host. Damn right, I'm gonna have my own night, cause I'm the baddest boosh. I'm a great dancer, I'm a great producer, I'm a great hostess. And guess what? Everybody want to see all of this. I'm going to be thinking about once a week. Hell, the way I feel maybe every day. I'm just here for the people that see all of this. Zeno's girl's just like, oh, baby, do I get a night? And Zeno's just like, yeah, baby, your night, my night. Zeno back out of that shit because fuck, even Joseline ain't having a fucking night as quiet as it's kept. You know, Joseline is just like, nah, baby, you ain't getting a fucking night, okay? I was just like, this bitch sure got her nerve, considering the fact that, you know, her man probably ain't got no financial backing in this, okay? His name is only there as name only and shit. Probably Benzino's either, but we know for a fact Stevie J ain't got no money. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, Mr. Stephen J was arrested for back child support. And he hasn't paid child support on 2 kids evidently since 1999. I don't think he ever paid. He was supposed to be paying something like $6,600 a month. And then later on, a couple of years later, it got up to $8,500 a month. He never paid anything. The bill is now over $1 million. And they arrested his ass yesterday. Had his shit all spread over TMZ and everything. You know, and I got my feelings on that. I mean, you definitely need to pay your fucking child support, but you know, $1 million damn dollars. Like, the nigga ain't got that kind of money. And probably ain't had a good amount of money like that in a long time. I mean, Stevie J was big back when Bad Boy was big back in the early 2000s. So it's just like, you know, I don't understand why he ain't never took his ass to the court and tried to get that shit lowered down. Matthew Knowles style. Matthew paying $28 a month, y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me get back to the show. So, Althea and Joseline, they walk off over here to have their own little private discussion, and the men over here having their own discussion. And I was just like, all right, Althea, mistake number 1. Okay, you done got too fucking comfortable too soon. Why the hell is you telling Joseline all your business about who you fucked in the past? And she sounded like such a dummy. Oh, we dated for 6 months. I really did like Benzino, but I thought he was with Carly. And Joseline was like, fuck, you care about Carly, okay? If you wanted him, go take him. Shit, Carly ain't nothing. You know, Althea was just like, I just wanted to make sure that it was over and everything. And honey, Joseline was like, yeah, that shit is over, but let me tell you something. Between me and you, she is after money, and she will come back wwhenever the doors are open. And you know how they like to play. You gotta watch them. I guess that little sister talk made Althea feel comfortable and shit, you know. Then she get to telling her how you fucked the Nigo back in the day. And, you know, Joseline, you could just see in the inside that she was just, that bitch was brimming with excitement on this new piece of salacious gossip. In the meantime, Zeno over there telling Stevie J how this time Althea is the one and that he wants to give her a ring in a couple of weeks. And you know, Stevie J was like, man, listen, if I don't know shit else, I'm gonna tell you to slow your roll, okay? Ain't no rush, okay? That's the same shit that you were saying with Carly, and look at how that ended up. But Zeno knows that this time is the right time. I bet you the nigga don't know that this woman is fucking everybody in Atlanta. Now, flipping over to Carly. We got Carly at a showcase for Young Jock, okay? He's performing his newest hit. I got business, 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 I got business. I was just like, this is the fucking song. I got business, I got business, I got business. Anyway, y'all, Carly there because she and Jock is working out their thing, okay? And since Jock has promised that he ain't fucking around baby knees no more, okay, they gonna give this one more go. Kirk happens to be there, and you know, because Jock, he got so much press and shit that he need to deal with at his showcase, that he goes off and Kirk sits and talks to Carly. And he was just like, oh, I'm surprised to hear that you and Jock, you know, that y'all hooked up. And she was just like, yeah, you know, whatever she was saying, y'all. Kirk was just like, well, you know, I thought it was gonna work out with Zeno, and you know, here go Carly. Oh yeah, I do miss him. We had so much in the past and I didn't have to worry about him cheating or anything. I was just like, what is she trying to tell us? That they had a perfect relationship? Okay, you know, for the 15 minutes that the shit lasted. Kirk tells her that Benzino and Stevie J is opening this new club. She was just like, oh, okay, well maybe I'll come. Okay, bitch, you wasn't invited. Okay, because she wants to check out Benzino's new booth. So she carried her ass on down to the bistro and bar, okay, hooks up with Erica in there, well, of all people. I was just like, that's how you know that Erica ain't got shit else going on this show, okay, for her to keep getting lumped into scenes with Carly. And they both just glad to be there, just talking like, oh, it's so nice, and oh, look at all the people, and oh, look at the drinks, and oh, look at the... I was just like, yeah, these bitches ain't been nowhere in a long time. This is how you know that Carly is a damn bird, okay? Just a few minutes ago, you going on and on about the soft spot that you still have for Benzino, but then you get on here and blast a nigga about his little dick with Erica. I don't care if it is for TV, okay? If you cared about somebody, there's just some shit you wouldn't say on national television, okay? But the bitch posting pictures of him on the internet, you know, comparing his dick to Young Jock's dick and everything. I mean, just a bird. You know, she going on and on about we we still friends and all this. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you still need to be friends for. Okay, never trust a bitch that's still trying to be friends with your man. Okay, y'all ain't got no property together. You ain't got no kids together. Fuck you need to still be friends for. I'm sorry. It just needs to be done. Zeno walks up and he's with Althea, and he introduces Althea to Carly, and Carly is all just like, oh, it's no comparison. Yeah, bitch, because she 20 and you 40. Shit. I know Althea is older than that, but yeah, there is quite a bit of difference, Carly. I'm sorry. The girl asked Benzino if them two are still in touch. Carly was just like, oh yeah, we still talk. And then she was like, but did you give her the new number that you changed? And Carly was like, yeah, I got all the numbers. Okay, all right, bitch, now you didn't say it too much. Now I got to fight you. Althea was like, oh, well, I heard that you said that you missed the dick. Okay, is that what you said? And Carly was just like, I said I missed the dick. Who told you that? And they was like, Kirk. Okay, Kirk over there with the fucking face like, well, that's what she told to me. She said she missed it. I was just like, oh, that Kirk is a fucking bitch. You know how they do on these damn shows. Althea throws her drink at Carly, okay, and then Carly throws her drink back at her, and of course all of them start arguing and shit. Okay, and then here we go, Benzino screaming at the tip top of his lungs, escort that bitch out my club. Security, escort that bitch out my club. Security, escort that bitch out my club. I was like, what the fuck is you yelling for? Okay, we are all standing right here. That shit was not that big a deal. Okay, everybody on the other side of the goddamn bar wouldn't even have heard or known what was going on until Benzino got to yelling, bringing the extra drama to. I was just like, oh my god, Benzino, you really are doing the most right now. Okay, just trying to hype it up. Carly smiling. Okay, this bitch. I was just like, what is going on here? And then, of course, we get Erica. Here she come with the Chihuahua yap. Just like, yeah. She who you calling a bitch? Who you calling a bitch, Benzino? So, Dawn, she splashed the last little bit of her drink over on Erica. The shit didn't, and then all of a sudden, Erica's like, oh, she better remove me out of this club before I, wipe the. I was just like, Erica, girl, you ain't gonna do shit. Okay, what you need to do is sit your ass down. Y'all remember on that scene last season when she was trying to get smart with Scrappy at his welcome home party and the bitch fell all off into she had them damn high ass heel shoes on and she fell over the side. Yeah, bitch, sit down. Don't you get on y'all nerves, y'all. This ain't gonna crush a grape. Yeah, they put them out the club or whatever. Carly over there saying, wait till Jock get a hold of your ass. I feel sorry for you. I was just like, girl, Jock ain't fucking around with you, Carly. Where's Jock? He with baby knees. Jock said, don't be writing no checks and his ass don't feel like cashing. She's talking about nobody want to come to this ghetto ass function anyway. Nigga, you brought your ass down there uninvited. Okay? It was real happy to be there. Carly, please. So later on, Joseline wants to sit down and have a talk with Carly. We already know that Joseline don't like Carly Red, okay? But Carly is one of them ones that ain't never had no friends when they was little. Whenever they finally do get one, they just be so excited to just be telling all of the damn business. Carly was like, look, I don't even know if I'm mad at Benzino or at Althea. And Joseline was just like, you gotta let Benzino go. He got a new lady. Carly's like, no, I just came to support. We still friends. She was the one who started throwing the damn drinks, and Joseline couldn't believe it, okay? Because, she didn't think Althea had the shit in her. I'm looking at Althea, and I'm like, bitch, you come to my house acting like you was such a sweetheart. Acting like you was a Miss Goody Two-Shoes. But bitch, you in these grand opening acting like a rat shit. You throwing drinks at the grand opening. I knew I had to keep my eyes on this hoe. I was confused as to why Joseline was so mad at Althea all of a sudden. I mean, fuck, Althea ain't really did nothing to Joseline that Joseline knows of. But yeah, Joseline was telling it. On some serious shit. Have you heard that Althea had sex with Nico a few times? I gotta watch that hoe. You ain't even knowing, girl. So, yeah, she feel like she gotta watch her, Althea around her man Stevie J, because we know that Stevie J loves the ladies. So all of a sudden, Carly and Joseline, y'all, they best good girlfriends are having lunch. She's like, do you think that Mimi knows? And Joseline was like, well, I don't know, but she probably is gonna try to cover all her tracks. And then the crackhead came out at Carly. She was just like, oh, she can't cover her tracks. I already seen them, all of them. I was like, what is wrong with you, Carly? Oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna high five you, crazy ass. So then, you know, the conversation turns into basic thought conversation. You know how these women, they say they don't trust these niggas, okay? You know, they be with them, but they don't trust them. I can't stand women who talk about that, okay? Yeah, you don't trust them, and you know, but you be fighting tooth and nail to get with the motherfucker, okay? So, yeah, if you don't trust them, why the fuck you even with them? Be alone. What you need to do is stop picking these niggas that ain't got shit going for them other than a big dick, okay? And get you a quality man. But you know, you ain't heard that from me. Let me get off this pedestal, y'all. You're just stupid. So, this whole conversation that Joseline had with Carly, I guess now she mad. She done took her ass home and went through Stevie J's phone and shit and seen a whole bunch of shit that she didn't need to see. And her dander is up. Stevie J wants to talk about the wedding and not Joseline. We need to be talking about, is we gonna stay married? Is we gonna get divorced? After I see all of these nasty pictures, naked pictures in your phone, let's talk about that. She tell him to open up his phone and give it to her. Well, you know, ain't no man around just hand their phone over to you like that. And she's just like, see, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I already saw a whole bunch of pictures of titties, asses, pussies. So how can we be talking about a wedding when the wedding I already have now, I don't even want? I was just like, Joseline, it's not a wedding, okay? The wedding is the date. The marriage is what comes afterwards. That's what you have, a marriage. She just got a little twisted in the translation. She takes her ring off and shit. Of course, that don't mean nothing to Stevie J. He know that she ain't going nowhere. He ain't taking his ring off because, yeah, they gonna stay together. He knows that they gotta go through this every now and then, okay, y'all? Par for the motherfucking course. You're married to the baddest bitch that you can ever think of having, and you still FaceTiming and talking to hoes. Stevie J tells her that she's jealous and that without him, you know, she wouldn't be nothing, y'all. This is your average pimp and hoe talk, okay? I was glad enough to see that at 27 years old, Joseline sees things a little differently. She tells him that she can do it without him, but I was just like, how many of us out there really feels that Joseline is going to leave Stevie J in a situation like this? Anybody? No? I didn't think so. So, you know, he says he's done. He gonna find another place to live. Yada, yada, yada. And Joseline with her cool ass stayed seated and was just like, good, you should do that. And then she teased him. Cry baby, suck your mama titty. Cry baby. Y'all remember we used to say that? Joseline is too fucking much. That is it. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright? Alright. So, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.